Check it, check it, check it, check it, check it. Check, check, check. Check, check. I sound low. I don't know if that matters. Check, check. Ooh, Post Gone Wrong was first. D. Damar thought he was first. Sound seems really low compared to last time. Check, check, check. Check, 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 check. Checka, 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 checka. I just like I have the knob turned all the way up to the halfway point.
It's low in your headset.
Yeah.
Copy.
Check, 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 check,
How's that?
check, check. Oh, I guess we'll see how it goes when the crowd gets in. Uh, God. Stupid fucking. Yeah. All right, guys. Starting at 5 here. Check, check. The Hornets are hitting threes. They're a real problem.
I mean, 150 points last time out.
They won by 55. It's an insane score. The great Del Curry to my right. Somebody yelled at me earlier from the wall. Said, "Hey, Adam." I was like, "Am I tripping, or somebody just yelled at me from all the way over there?" I looked at somebody. What jersey did they have on? Was it Kawhi? I can tell it was a red jersey.
Like I said, Adam, you're a man of the people.
That's me. A man of the trolls. What's interesting is Charlotte's going to be going up against the wall in the fourth quarter tonight, guys. I don't know. This is like the fifth time somebody's done that in this arena.
Well, they've been doing it a lot lately, haven't they?
This is like the second time in the last 2 weeks. Who was the other team that did it?
Last time out, wasn't it?
Was it? Who did
Was
they
it
play
Golden
last
State?
time? Was it
Because
Golden State?
Jimmy missed the shot over here in the corner.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like usually, I think it happened like maybe twice, maybe 3 times last season. I don't know why anybody would do that, but hey, good for us. I mean, the Clippers have won like 8 straight against Golden State Warriors at home, so you might tell them to cool it with his son. They beat him in that pseudo playing game end of last year up north too. Nice if the Warriors did it last time. They're not bad. They're definitely not trying to lose. Daniel, everything good? I said everything good. All right. So I hear the station really good, but I don't hear me very good.
I'll turn you up.
Thank you. Welcome into Clippers Countdown as your LA Clippers have returned from their 3-game road trip to face the Charlotte Hornets here at Intuit Dome, who are creating a little bit of buzz after some large margin of victory wins where they beat OKC on the road by 27, then won by 55 over the Jazz the other night in Utah. But the Clippers, they're coming off a successful roadie where they went 2-1 and swept the back-to-back, including being down 14 with 9 minutes left to go Saturday night in Detroit. The Clippers were down by as many as 19, down by 14 in the fourth quarter just to win 98-92 in Detroit on Saturday. Kawhi Leonard led the charge, had 26. John Collins had his Clippers high of 25, and he would speak post-game on FanDuel TV with Lauren Rosen. Hopefully a character-building victory in that 14-point comeback in the fourth quarter against Detroit, something the Clippers can build off of tonight as they're back home here at Intuit Dome taking on the Charlotte Hornets. Tip-off is 59 minutes away. Coming up, you're going to hear from the head coach in Teron Lue, plus Tomer Azarli will be here. But up next, it's your radio voice of the Clippers and Carlo Jimenez. I'm Adam Osland, and you're listening to the Los Angeles Clippers Audio Network.
Adam, was that better?
I still sound kind of low, but I'll wait till I hear Carlo.
Copy.
Actually, it is better, but the return on the station is still kind of loud. The station's loud.
Hey, Adam.
Who is that?
That was Carlo.
Not used to him being here on time.
Wow. I mean, that's fair, honestly. I can't even get mad at that.
How's the station now, Adam?
It sounds good, man. Thank
Okay,
you.
cool.
So random. Kawhi Leonard is available, but will be on a reduction of about 30 minutes.
Oh, wait. Did you see the other report?
No.
They changed that to we'll see how it feels after pregame workout, after his shoot around.
No, Law just tweeted that.
Oh, you just put it out?
Yeah. And then Russo also just tweeted that.
Okay. Because that's what it was. I wasn't there, but I guess Coach Lou said that earlier.
Oh, did he just delete it?
There we go.
No, it's out. I don't know. When I click on
Look
the
at
tweet.
what I retweeted. Look
All
at
right,
the,
Joey, we're gonna have to switch. I'm
look
so
at the
sorry.
truth.
Hey, Adam.
Too close. Clippers taking on the Charlotte Hornets. Back it into a dome. Tip off just about 57 minutes away. Welcome back in. I'm Adam Moslem. This is Clippers Countdown, the official pregame show of your LA Clippers. Coming up in just a little bit, Carlo Jimenez. We'll be talking with our head coach in Teron Lou, but right now he joins me at your radio voice of the Clippers. Carlo, how we doing?
Hey, Adam. Great to see you. I'm excited to be here. We got a great game tonight, and the whole squad's in the building. It's a Monday night at Intuit Dome. Things are good. Life is good. Clippers have won 9 of their last 11, looking to make it 10 of their last 12. 2-game mini homestand. I'm excited.
Mentioned it at the end of the last segment, but with the way they won while not having their best in Detroit, going up against a depleted Pistons team, still coming back down 14 with 9:37 left in the fourth quarter. Wondering if that can be a character building type of victory like John Collins alluded to postgame.
Let's hope so, because it really felt like the Clippers were able to do something that maybe it wasn't possible earlier in the season, and that's be able to have a slow start offensively, but yet finish the game with the win. Simply because, as Ty Lue talked about postgame, I don't know if they have that kind of competitive spirit early in the season, but they definitely have it now. And as Ty talked about, that competitive spirit propelled them to a victory against a very good Detroit team that was playing extremely hard on both sides of the ball. I thought it was just impressive to see the Clippers never feel like they were out of it. Ivica Zubac speaking to us post-game saying, despite us being down 19, we felt like our defense is doing a great job. It's really our offense that's just got to find a way. The Clipper offense found a way, and they got to win.
Clippers turned the ball over early. It was Detroit turning it over late in that ball game, tying an old Clippers record with 12 turnovers in the fourth quarter. Clippers did that, last season against the Golden State Warriors in a game they still won here at Intuit Dome. But this Clippers team finding different ways to win right now. But one of the underlying, through lines with this team currently and themes is, and you've been chronicling his shooting from the outside, but John Collins over these last 11 games where the Clippers have won 9 of 11, has been truly special, especially from distance right now.
Yeah, he has been impressive, Adam. I mean, you talk about somebody who started the season, and everyone was like, is this guy going to even get to 30% from three? I think he was shooting sub 27%.
27%. And now, 11 games later, he's at 41%.
41%. I mean, that's what happens, Adam, when in 5 games you shoot 76% from the three-point line. I mean, he's just been that good for the Clippers as of late. And then not only has he been that good offensively, his defense has been equally as good. I mean, John Collins over the last 2 weeks is top 10 in the NBA in stocks plus block, or steals plus blocks per game, which equals stocks per game, stock up. So great to see John Collins continue to have an excellent tear on the offensive end. I don't know if he got rate cuts, but he's been playing like it.
John Collins right now looking like the X factor for this Clippers team. When he plays well, they are really tough to beat. Going to need more of that tonight. But Kawhi Leonard, we mentioned the comeback, down 14, 9:37 left in the fourth quarter. He had his fingerprints all over that one. It just looked like he knew he had to flip that switch and take over.
And he did. And it felt like the Clippers trusted Kawhi Leonard to get shots down late in that game, get to the free throw line, and then be excellent in the mid-range. Kawhi finished 9 of 15. He was great for the Clippers in that game, knocking down big shots. And overall, Adam, just for this Clipper team, they did a fantastic job of finding Kawhi Leonard on the offensive end. Kawhi didn't have to assert himself. The Clippers played through him. They understood, hey, it's late in the contest. We got to get buckets. Let's play through the claw. And the claw was able to help them get a win. Largest comeback of the season for the Clippers against Detroit.
First time this year that they have won a game when trailing entering the fourth quarter. Also critical for this team. So you're finding all these different ways now that you've won games. And what can that do for you in the second half of the season as we are almost there? But Ivica Zubac has been back as we're watching him sign some autographs as he goes into the tunnel after his pregame workout. You talked to him postgame. I thought, well, it wasn't a perfect game from him. He had some key moments and was a big part of that run late in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and I think for the Clippers, the amount that he's getting them on the offensive glass has really helped. Ivica Zubac, if you take guys who played 30 minutes per at least 30 games this season, Adam, only Nikola Jokic has more second chance points per game than Ivica Zubac. He's been that effective on the offensive glass, and the Clippers have needed it because often Kawhi's getting double teamed, James is getting double teamed, Chris Dunn's driving, somebody's helping over to stop him because they're playing bonus basketball on the other side. The Clippers, every time Kawhi and James get doubled, essentially have a power play on offense, and the ball's in Chris Dunn's hand. So somebody's helping on to Chris Dunn, and that's allowing Ivica Zubac to have extra opportunities on the glass. That's been huge for the Clippers, and he's a big man. And Ty Lue kind of spoke about this, but when you're a guy who's playing at 7 feet, 240 pounds, it doesn't take one game to get back in shape. It takes a couple more games. So Big Zoo's starting to get the legs back underneath him, and he's been playing at a better level. And it really speaks to this Clipper team finding rhythm offensively. And you want to talk about gravity, you pointed out, Adam, but ever since Ivica Zubac's return, John Collins is averaging 20 points a game on 72% from the field.
About that, John Collins opening up spacing due to Ivica Zubac, and the defense collapsing on him.
Yeah.
He has to draw a lot of attention his way, especially against smaller teams. And to be fair, Detroit was down 4 starters in that ball game, but the Clippers were on the second night of a back-to-back, and they still one of the hottest teams, if not the hottest team in the league right now, and have a chance to get a little bit more momentum now at home during a stretch where the next 5 games are very winnable, but you got to take them one at a time. They're taking on the Charlotte Hornets tonight here at Intuit Dome. Tip-off is just about 51 minutes away. Clippers and Hornets, Carlo Jimenez on the call, but up next, he's got to go. He's got his conversation with the head coach and Sharon Lue. I'm Adam Osland, and you're listening to the Los Angeles Clippers Audio Network.
I gotta go. Can I see that?
Where's Carlo?
Oh. Can I look up something? Wow, Joey, your computer is so fast. All right, hold up.
Somebody just cleared their history.
All right.
Just
All right.
Shots fired, Adam.
I'm just
Wow.
playing. Guys.
Wow.
No, you search a lot of different websites. You just bandwidth, man, and cookies.
All
Whatever they
right.
call
So
it.
if Boston loses, the Clippers and the Suns are the 2 hottest teams in the NBA because they're 9-2 in their last 11.
Wait, say it again. If Boston loses,
Well, I was trying to see if, statistically, we could say they're the hottest team in the NBA. We can't.
Yeah.
We can't.
we can't.
No, because Phoenix is 9-2 in their last 11. Oh yeah, it might not update. Maybe they lost today. No, they didn't play. But let's see this. If we win, right? So let's go last 12.
Yeah. Are they playing tonight?
They play tomorrow. So if we win and Boston loses, then we're the hottest team in the NBA.
Who's Boston playing?
Indiana and is tied. 96 all with 6 seconds left. Who's got the ball? Oh, I don't love that. Oh, no, Siakam in a jumper. They're up 2.
Oh, you know what? I got one. So they've won 8 games.
Yeah.
7 of them, Pascal Siakam's had 10 field goals.
What?
7 of their 8 wins.
And it could be.
And the other one, he had 9.
That's insane.
Clippers taking on the Charlotte Hornets here at Intuit Dome. Tip-off just about 49 minutes away. I'm Adam Osland. It is Clippers Countdown, the official pregame show of your LA Clippers. Coming up in just a little bit, we'll have Tomer Azarleon. We'll also go back in time in Clippers Rewind. But first, we got to head back over to Carlo Jimenez.
I am. I'm going to go visit my brother in Palm Springs later. What's going on?
There was Coach Lou earlier with Carlo Jimenez as we get set for the Clippers taking on the Charlotte Hornets. Tip-off just 46 minutes away here at Intuit Dome. Clippers have won 15 straight against Charlotte, their second longest winning streak against any team in the league. Longest would be 17 against Washington, who they will see coming up in just a little bit here. 17 at home, I should say. That does matter. A little bit of context. Joey Kimball helped me out with that. Clippers going to need everybody in this one, including Kawhi Leonard, who is set to give it a go. He'll be on a minutes restriction. Third game now playing through this ankle injury. Again, tip-off 45 minutes away here at Intuit Dome. Up next, we'll go back in time in Clippers Rewind right here on the Los Angeles Clippers Audio Network. All right, it's official. Clippers win. Hottest team in the NBA. Boston lost.
Come on now with the bedazzle jacket. Let's go. Selfie time. Oh, that was weird. Yeah, I got you. No, show me the picture you took. Show me. Show me the picture. Show me the picture you just took. I'll wait. He had his tongue out, all that stuff. Just turn it around. We'll find it. Yeah, post that one. No. We want everything in there. No. We want the one where they stick his tongue out. There we go. Seriously, you're on. Oh, you were on. Oh, we got the bobblehead full effect. We got the Chris Dunn.
Clippers taking on LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets here in Inglewood at Intuit Dome, where the Clippers have won 15 straight home games against the Charlotte Hornets. Tip-off just about 43 minutes away. I'm Adam Osland. It is Clippers Countdown. Coming up in just a little bit, we'll have Tomer Azarli on. But first, we're going back in time in Clippers Rewind, back to February 5th of 2019. The Lego Movie 2, the second one. That was at the top of the box office. 7 Rings by Ariana Grande, top of the Billboard charts. And the Clippers, they were having their second of 3 20-point comebacks in a week, capped off by this shot from Tobias Harris against the Hornets.
What up, Swell? Shout out to the wall. What's up to the wall?
That shot would complete the 20-point comeback in Charlotte. Clippers eventually won 117-115. That was actually the last shot Tobias Harris took in a Clippers uniform as he was traded the next day to Detroit. There were a couple first-round picks and a lot involved, and the cobwebs and the tentacles of that trade. Yeah, it's a butterfly effect. I won't get into all of it, but Tobias Harris, a good Clipper, and unfortunately wasn't able to go on Saturday as most of them were out in that ball game. Clippers taking on the Charlotte Hornets. 15 straight victories at home against Charlotte. Tip-off just 41 minutes away. Coming up next, we'll get your player to watch. I'm Adam Mosland, and you're listening to the Los Angeles Clippers Audio Network. Now, wait a second. 15 straight is the longest against any opponent?
15 straight is 15 home is second longest.
Because 17?
To Washington, yeah.
17 against Washington. But it's 15 straight at home against Charlotte, right? 15.
Both 15-game winning streak and a 15-game home winning streak. We've won 15 straight against them in both locations. And it just happens to be the same.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But we've never lost to them as the Hornets here.
Okay.
So it's been since 08.
That's why I was confused.
All-Star Ryoko Rings Full-Length Collection. Now available only online at shopclippers.com and here at Intuit Dome. Shop the collection while supplies last. Fans join us Wednesday, January 14th as we honor Dr. King and the Legacy event, inspiring people of all backgrounds to support their community and encourage change with acts of service. Come watch the Clippers take on the Wizards. Secure your tickets at clippers.com/tickets.
Where are we going? Okay. Get the sound. Get the sound, please.
Tonight's Clipper Nation kid of the game is King Bonja. We do things when you're part of the LA Clippers Official Kids Club King. We hope you're enjoying the game with your family tonight. You know you're all star in the making can join the LA Clippers Kids Club with a chance to be featured also. Join tonight at clippers.com/kids club. Our guys will be back in action Wednesday, January 14th. We'll be taking on the Washington Wizards. Tip-off, 7:30 p.m. Doors open at 6 p.m. Get your tickets at clippers.com/.
Clippers taking on the Charlotte Hornets here at Intuit Dome. Welcome back in. I'm Adam Mosland as we are just about 38 minutes away from tip-off. Coming up here in the pregame show, Tomer Azarli will join me in a little bit. We'll also get your drive around the league and back to Carlo Jimenez. But first. You know what? In this ball game, I'm going with John Collins. I want to see if he can keep this going. He's on his hottest streak right now as a member of the Clippers, not just from three, but shooting 70% overall from the field these last 11 games. Clippers 9-2 during that time. There is a connection there. John Collins has been fantastic. This is the guy everybody was looking for when he came over. It just took a little bit longer. Now he's comfortable. Now he's in rhythm. Now he has that chemistry built up with his teammates and building it up still in the front court with Ivica Zubac and the starters. But so far, so good right now as John Collins has helped give this team a much-needed lift over the last 3 weeks during this Clippers winning streak. And if they can get a victory tonight, you could say technically they are the hottest team in the league if they can make it 10 victories in their last 12 games here, as the Boston Celtics were competing for that but lost by 2 a little bit earlier to the Indiana Pacers. So John Collins, my player to watch, and it's not just what he's doing on the offensive end. Defensively, he's been fantastic. 4 steals, I believe, was a career high. He also had 4 blocks in that ball game on Saturday night against the Detroit Pistons. He's getting stocks out there right now. He's doing it all, and his offense seems to be fueling his defense. We saw that in the 98-92 victory Saturday night in Detroit over the Pistons. Clippers back home here at Intuit Dome, taking on the Charlotte Hornets. Tip-off 36 minutes away. Coming up next here in our pregame show, your injury report, and then Tomer Azarli. I'm Adam Mosland, and you're listening to the Los Angeles Clippers Audio Network.
A big shout out to our All-Star Alliance partners for supporting Penn State Youth All-Star Weekend. Want to join the action? Visit nba.com/clippers/alliance.
Right, Rob?
The LA Clippers beat my options online. Text Clippers to 76278 to get the autograph items from your seat your favorite players during the game this season. Getting closest at 9 p.m.
Got you. Thank you.
The Clippers Teacher Appreciation Program recognizes outstanding teachers for their hard work and dedication. Schools that participate in the Clippers Education Outreach Programs nominate the teachers to be honored.
Clippers taking on the Charlotte Hornets here in Intuit Dome. Tip-off just 34 minutes away. Welcome back. I'm Adam Mosland. It is Clippers Countdown, the official pregame show of your LA Clippers. Coming up in just a little bit, we'll have Tomer Azarli joining the show. But first, your injury report for the Charlotte Hornets. Miles Bridges is available, was dealing with some right knee soreness. No Pat Connaughton, no Mason Plumlee, former Clipper in this one. Antonio Reeves is out. Colin Sexton is out with a left hamstring issue. As for the Clippers, still without Derek Jones Jr., of course. But the good news is Kawhi Leonard is available tonight. He's been dealing with that right ankle over the last few games, playing through it. Looks like he'll have his minutes capped around 30 there. Clippers and Hornets tonight. Tip-off 33 minutes away here at Intuit Dome. Up next, our friend from the Clutch Points and Clutch Scoops, Tomer Azarli, is up next. I'm Adam Mosland, and you're listening to the Los Angeles Clippers Audio Network.
And last but certainly not least, it's Elizabeth Manning Hutchinson with Maricosta High School. Clipper Nation, give them a well-deserved round of applause. Thank you, teachers.
Kobe Sanders hasn't been awful the last few games. You're confusing him missing shots with having bad games. He's still been serviceable, doing some of the little things out there.
First up, we have Alex Shaw, the president of the Los Angeles Korean Festival.
Hornets only won by 55, not 80. But that is the biggest victory in the NBA this season.
And we also have Mike Pat, a.k.a. Koreatown on Instagram. He's the co-creator of Koreatown Run Club and other community initiatives. Let's give it up for our wonderful members. From the Los Angeles Korean Festival Foundation.
Herb Jones, I love him, but he's going to get him a first-round pick if they trade him. All right, if you got a high standard for Kobe, if you think he's getting 20 points every game, then yeah, he hasn't been as good. But I like that he can affect the game without scoring. Look, he's a rookie. Clippers taking on the Charlotte Hornets here at Intuit Dome. Welcome back. I'm Adam Moslin. It is Clippers Countdown, the official pregame show of your LA Clippers. And coming up, we'll get you a drive around the league. But first, let's head over to the man from Clutch Points with all the clutch scoops. It is Tomer Azarli. Tomer, how you doing, my friend?
Jumping right into it, huh?
Yeah, why not?
Jumping right into it.
Give me the scoops. Give me the loot. Give me the loot. Give me the scoops. Give me the scoops. What do you got? You and B. Siegel always talking about the Clippers, and maybe I think something was brought up recently about a Charlotte Hornet who was a former member of the Utah Jazz, who the Hornets just beat by 55, and Colin Sexton. And while he's out tonight, could he be somebody the Clippers are looking at?
Was that a report from Brett today?
I don't know. I saw it from somebody. It was probably Brett, yes. I had Brett on the show last year talking about Colin Sexton.
I'm going to be very honest. A lot of these rumors and reports are like fluctuating coming in and out, as I'm sure you know.
It's a fluid situation.
Yeah, and so, I'm sure Sexton is a player of interest, person of interest, but I haven't heard anything concrete on that. I think, again, not to seek out a scoop or anything, but I think the Clippers are just waiting on a trade partner for Chris Paul, whether it's a domino that has to fall, a couple of dominoes that have to fall, probably starting January 15th when the restrictions on guys who signed last offseason are lifted and guys can be traded. I think once you see that market develop and see which teams need point guard depth, that's when I think you'll see the Clippers try to make a move, get off Chris Paul, and then I'm sure they'll sign Kobe Sanders to that standard contract when they're first able to. I think there's also the fact that you probably want to wait till Kobe's at the end of his 50-game limit. That way, the prorated deal for the rest of the year. All those little financial machinations really matter here when you're operating under that first apron and trying to stay under it. So that's my understanding as of January. What are we? The 12th today?
Yeah, something like
12th.
that. Clippers taking on the Charlotte Hornets tonight. All right, let's talk basketball here. This Clippers team has won 9 of their last 11 games. Biggest reason that they've turned things around and have a chance here to put together a few more victories over the next 5 games. Their schedule is favorable.
Yeah, I mean, look, the Clippers they started this winning streak during a couple of tough games. The Lakers, I know that they've been struggling and they had of late, but that was a team that was playing decently well coming into that game. They beat the Rockets. Blazers have been trending upwards. They've beaten them. So Detroit at home, we saw that 55-point game by Kawhi in that win. So they've beaten some pretty good teams in that winning streak to get them started. And so even before that, though, I think they were trending upwards. We talked to John Collins and James Harden. They felt like they've been playing at the right level with the right spirit, the right energy for close to 48 minutes. And so I think you're starting to finally see shots fall. Percentages are starting to even out. I think John Collins started pretty cold from 3 to start the year. He's gone the complete opposite way now. I think he's like 24 for his last 33, if I'm not mistaken, or
it's like
70%. He's insane right now. And so, guys are kind of just feeding off Kawhi right now, playing off Kawhi in his hot shooting games right now. And I think James has also been James had a pretty poor offensive showing, at least shooting the ball wise against Detroit, and was still able to get to the free throw line, create opportunities for his teammates, and so it wasn't just about scoring for him. So guys are trending upwards, playing well, and again, a very, very favorable schedule here to try to get back to 500. Hopefully by or close to the All-Star break, you're somewhere closer to 500.
Do you think the type of victory they got against Detroit, where they certainly weren't at their best and down 14 with 9 minutes left Saturday night, do you think that is the type of gritty, gutty victory you need during an 82-game season to kind of remind you that, okay, you know what, we're going to be that comeback Clippers team that people have seen over the years still. It's still in our DNA here.
Oh, 100%. I mean, that game, watching it from beginning to end, that was a game they probably should not have won. Down 84-70 with I want to say about 8 or 9 minutes left.
9:37.
9:37. I think Ron Holland had a couple of putback dunks. Crowd was going crazy. It felt like Detroit just had the energy needed to get that game, and then all of a sudden the Clippers flipped the switch, made a big run. I think they outscored them 30-14 and 30-16 in that fourth quarter to win the game. So again, you need those type of big wins, and like we've seen the Clippers blow a couple of those games early in the year where they had a big lead, weren't able to close it out in the fourth, and lost those games. We saw the exact opposite here, where an undermanned team playing off some energy. Tough to do for 48 minutes, missing 4 starters. And you saw at the end the team that was healthier with the stars were able to kind of pull it out. So I'm sure we'll see a lot of those throughout the season. And again, this is something that evens out throughout the year. You'll see a team probably win a game they're not supposed to win. With a late comeback, you'll see them probably blow a game they were supposed to win against an undermanned team or something like that. So these things happen over 82 games over the 8-month season. Like it's a lot. It's a lot of games.
Talk to me about this Clippers team and just, well, you mentioned Kawhi Leonard there. Can you clarify? He's playing tonight. He's available, right?
Yes.
There
yes.
was some conflicting reports. What was happening?
It wasn't conflicting. We about 6 minutes before Ty's press conference, we were approached by the Clipper spokesman and said that Kawhi would be playing but capped at 30 minutes. And then about a minute and a half later, he got on the phone, left the room, came back and said, well, actually, Kawhi's still TBD. He's going to go through warm-ups, and then we're going to see his status for tonight.
Okay.
He is playing. He is available. He will start tonight against the Hornets. He should be good to go, but I expect him still to be capped a little bit. Again, he's playing off the back-to-back, and this is kind of, a 3 and 4 technically for them. So definitely want to watch that ankle heading into tonight.
What have you made of Ivica Zubac's play since he's returned to the starting lineup here?
Yeah, I asked Ty about that pregame. I think just trying to find his rhythm is clearly a guy who, again, because of the injury, probably wasn't able to work on his conditioning too much. So really that's the big part of it. Get back to communicating has always been a strong suit of his and being that defensive anchor, but building up that conditioning to get up and down the floor and play 35, 34 minutes a night, whatever he was playing, will be important. And there's so many talented big men in this league. Tonight will be no different. Musa Diabate is playing with a ton of energy this season. Someone the Clippers are familiar with. Ryan Kalkbrenner has also been really, really good in his rookie season. So a lot of high energy, high motor young guys over there that Zoo, I'm sure won't have trouble keeping up with. But, again, the guy who's still coming back from his injury, still working on that conditioning especially.
Jordan Miller, speaking of young guys, and I know he's 26 now. Happy birthday, Jordan Miller. But this is somebody that had been banged up. First of all, he was off the team during Summer League and kind of bet on himself. And I think it's a great story, and they got him back in. But since he's gotten healthy over the last week or so, we've seen a completely different guy. We've seen the guy we were expecting.
Yeah, I mean, Jordan Miller is just a huge key to this Clippers bench because he gives them the off the dribble kind of juice that they need going to the basket, and he can also spot up. We know, but just going to the basket, giving them that kind of pop going to the rim, I think is just super important. And as we've seen, like their bench, if they're not making threes, struggles for the most part because they don't really have guys who can get to the basket like that. So especially with DJ out, like Jordan Miller is going to be that guy. He has to be huge and he has to be willing to get inside and take contact and create for others, not just himself, which is something he's done and he's capable of doing. But he'll be a significant part of this bench until guys can come back, like Bogey, like Derek Jones. Like they don't really have a lot of off the dribble juice outside of Kawhi and James right now. So Jordan is that guy, and I know that they're very much pushing him to be more aggressive, keep finding opportunities at the basket, at the rim, put pressure on the rim, and on the officials to make foul calls.
Last time out against Charlotte in Charlotte, James Harden dropped 55 on them, which at the time, that was the lone Clippers franchise record before Kawhi tied it here against Detroit. What do you make of the Charlotte Hornets team and what the Clippers have in store for them? Because they've had a couple of big, and I mean big victories scoring margin-wise recently.
Yeah, this Hornets team is interesting because they're still, I think they're starting to find their identity as this run and gun type of team. And I know that, their record, what are they, 14-25? They're starting to figure it out. I know they've been injured, but Con Knipple is having one of the best rookie seasons, most efficient rookie seasons in history. I think Brandon Miller and LaMelo Ball have been dealing with injuries. I think LaMelo came off the bench in a limited form the other night. So,
right.
they're still, again, a team that's up and down, but they're starting to figure out their identity under head coach Charles Lee. I think they're really fun to watch. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I think when LaMelo plays within the team, I know he can get a little too.
Pete Maravich.
Yeah, he likes to test the limits of his shooting and his scoring ability, and he's very talented. But when they play a team-oriented game, which I think they've gotten more into doing, they're a very dangerous team, and they're not a team that you should take lightly. I believe they defeated the Thunder by what, 20, 25, 30 in Oklahoma City, a
27.
fully healthy OKC team.
Yeah.
And so Shea was playing, J-Dub was playing. So this is a Hornets team that has had some impressive wins. I think they just beat the Utah Jazz by infinity or like 55 or something the other night.
55.
Yeah, so they beat them by a lot. So not a team you want to take lightly, but by any means. Like, this is a team that will get out and run on you and make you pay in transition if you don't pay attention and turn the ball over. So an upstart team. Very fun to watch.
Clippers reporter from Clutch Points. Check him out on Clutch Scoops with Brett Siegel. When's the next episode coming out? I know you guys got a big thing going there.
Thursday.
Ooh.
Will be January 15th, which is the day that the trade restrictions are lifted. So I'm sure there'll be a lot of rumors out there. Not expecting a lot of movement, but, we'll probably get a clear understanding of who is available, what teams are looking for with certain guys, and there'll be no shortage of rumors, and we're gonna keep the train rolling this Thursday, 12:30 p.m. Pacific.
All right, good work, and Tomer. Appreciate
you. Thank you, man.
Coming up next, we'll get you your drive around the league. He's Tomer Azarli. I'm Adam Moslin. We are just 20 minutes away from tip-off here at Intuit Dome. Clippers taking on the Charlotte Hornets. And you're listening to the Los Angeles Clippers Audio Network. Clippers and Hornets here at Intuit Dome. Tip-off just 18 minutes away. Welcome back. I'm Adam Moslin. It is Clippers Countdown, the official pregame show of your LA Clippers. Coming up in just a little bit, we'll have Carlo Jimenez back on with us. But I do want to get to your drive around the league. Earlier, it was the Philadelphia 76ers winning in Toronto, where the Clippers will be on Friday, 115-102. Tyrese Maxey with 33 points on the victory. 76ers improving to 22-16 and 12-7 on the road. And while we have a moment, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification here on the Los Angeles Clippers Audio Network. The Utah Jazz bounced back after losing by 55 in Cleveland against the Cavaliers, who are still trying to really turned things around. They're only 3 games over 500 after the Jazz beat them 123-112. Keontae George, he looks like a top 10 player in the league at times this season. 32 points and 9 assists in the win. Last one for you, Dallas Mavericks up 79-73, make it 82-73 now with 1:31 left in Dallas over the Brooklyn Nets. Cooper Flagg already has 21 points in that game with 13.5 minutes remaining in Dallas. Clippers taking on the Charlotte Hornets. Tip-off is just 16 minutes away. Big Carlo coming up next, your radio voice of the Clippers. I'm Adam Osland, and you're listening to the Los Angeles Clippers Audio Network.
Shout out to the swell. Shout out to my folks on the wall. How we doing? Your request could be right up top, just like this.
That's okay. All right, who's ready to have some fun, huh?
Carlo's mic's really loud, guys.
Huh?
No,
What'd you-
it's perfect.
What'd you say?
No, your mic's not loud at first, but Tomer talked a little bit quieter, so it's just a change.
I'm talking right now.
It's just
You
a
can't hear
change.
me?
That's all.
Why can't you hear me? I'm really talking. I'm projecting like super loud. Maybe you got to turn
I
it
don't
up.
think that's your full
You
voice.
really turned it up a lot. I'm really trying to project here.
Give me that Niners
Clippers
energy.
win! Yeah! Woo! Yeah. No, I'm just really excited for tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Don't
guys.
sound like it.
Welcome to Clippers ASMR with Adam Austin and Carlo Jimenez. Today we're at Intuit Dome, and we just want you to relax. Close your eyes.
All right, I was kidding. Be louder.
Feel what you're feeling. Sink
Whoa.
into a deep, comfortable position.
Ooh.
Let's take one deep breath in and release. Really feel. You ruined the ASMR, Adam.
The stream's like, what the heck?
Clippers taking on the Charlotte Hornets here at Intuit Dome. Tip-off just 14 minutes away. Welcome back in. I'm Adam Osland. This is Clippers Countdown. Coming up, we'll get to your keys to victory. But first, we head back over to Carlo Jimenez. Get broadcasting or die trying over here. Big Carlo. Carlo, how have the Charlotte Hornets gotten such huge victories over the last week here? And I mean huge as in the scoring disparity between them and the opponent.
Yeah, I mean, this is a roller coaster type last 4 games for the Charlotte Hornets. So they beat OKC by 27. That's a great win. Things are going well, Adam. Then they lose by 1 against Toronto at the buzzer. They lost by 2 to Indiana. They led but with 6 seconds left in that game. And then they beat the Jazz by 55. So if you're a Hornets fan, I don't know what you think these last couple of games. You do know a couple things. You asked what they're doing well here, Adam. Well, they're shooting the ball extremely well. They're first in the NBA in offensive rating. They're 4th in the NBA in field goal percentage their last 4 games. And then they're crashing the glass. They're first in rebounding percentage and first in offensive rebounding percentage. So they're shooting well. And then even when they don't make it, they usually have a chance on the offensive glass. That has led to the number 1 net rating in the NBA the last 4 games.
I feel like this is really going to test those numbers where the Clippers have been out shooting their opponents from 3 overall the last 3 weeks. Those 9 victories in their last 11 games, all 9, they outshot their opponent from 3. Charlotte will be stiff competition there because of just how well they've been shooting it from the outside. When they start to get it going with those young legs, it is tough to slow them down. Just ask the Utah Jazz, losing by 55 to them in Utah the other night. So the Charlotte Hornets team, they have a new player in Con Knipple who reminds me a little bit of a young Klay Thompson with maybe a little bit more wiggle and downhill attack and off the bounce attack. But his shooting form and how quickly he gets to that shot and that arc, Carlo, it is truly special. He is one of the best young players in the league for a reason. He could steal the Rookie of the Year from Cooper Flagg.
He really could. He really could. I like that. Con Knipple with the wiggle. Maybe we can see him jiggle here today. That was good rhyming. Dr. Seuss books in the mix. I mean, Con Knipple has been unbelievable. He's made multiple threes in 16 straight games. That is the longest streak by a rookie all season. The only player with an active longer streak than Knipple is Steph Curry. Anytime you're in any conversation with Steph Curry, usually it's a good thing. But this guy's back-to-back Rookie of the Month selections. He has been that good for this Charlotte Hornet team. And really, when they've gotten healthy at him, they've played a lot better. Their starting lineup, when they have Knipple, Miller, and Ball in it, they're 10-4 this season. Ooh. And they got that starting lineup here tonight. So this isn't the 14-25 Hornets. Probably what a lot of teams say when they see the Clippers, right? This isn't the 15-23 Clippers. They're playing a lot better as of late. That is true about the Charlotte team, and Knipple has been a huge part of it, shooting 43% from three.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Their record isn't exactly indicative of who they have been when they're fully healthy or how they've been playing as of late. Let's go back to the Clippers and talk about them a little bit. You know, Kobe Sanders, ever since he dropped 20 on the Golden State Warriors, getting that start with no James Harden, the scoring has been down, but he still is able to contribute, and I think that's part of what makes him a really good rookie. He can find other ways to help impact the ball game even without his shot falling.
Yeah, it's a great point. That I mean, he's 2 for 11 since that career-high 20 points, but the Clippers have needed his defense on that side of the ball, being able to lock up, stay in front of defenders, and for the most part, he has been able to do that for the Clippers, really hold his own defensively, which is huge because when you don't have Derrick Jones Jr., somebody has to carry the baton. Chris Dunn can't play 38 minutes every night, even though it seems like he could, but I don't know if Tyloo wants him to play 38 minutes every night. And the Clippers are getting great effort from a guy like Kobe Sanders. And it's interesting to hear Tyloo talk about the young guys. He really is honed in on the defense. Jordan Miller was asked after his big game here at Intuit Dome, well, what's your focus been? And all he said was, really defense. I'm not worried about the offense. I have to be a better defender because that's what's going to keep me on the court. It seems like when it comes to that second guard off the bench for the Clippers, whoever's going to lock down defensively is going to see the court more.
All right, player to watch in this one for me, JC Saves. I'm going with John Collins. What? What's the problem?
JC Saves? I haven't heard that one.
You don't like that?
No, I like it.
I know it's on Sunday, but.
No, it works. It's Monday. It's Monday. Did you see John? So is that like a playoff John the Baptist nickname?
Sure.
I like
His
that.
initials, JC. Why not?
I like that.
I like when you had the John the Baptist call when you had the big throw.
Well, I didn't come up with it.
Well, still, you used it correctly.
Thank you. I'm gonna go with another Saint. I'm going Saint Nick today. I'm gonna go Nico Batum. I'm feeling good about a former Hornet taking on his team here at Intuit Dome. Somehow Nico Batum gets booed in Charlotte. Anyone who boos Nico Batum is forever my enemy, and I'm going with St. Nick for this one.
They will face his wrath tonight. He's going to drop kick the Hornets' nest. Clippers take it on the Hornets here at Intuit Dome. Tip-off just 8.5 minutes away. Carlo Jimenez on the call. I'm Adam Moslin. Coming up next, we'll get to your keys to victory right here on the Los Angeles Clippers Audio Network.
My player to watch out of is Chris Dunn. It's his bobblehead night, and he's going to go off.
Oh, that's a good call.
I like that.
That was, if you want to know, the 15 last year.
Yeah.
What's the score?
So are you telling me, Daniel, that like when you see a 3rd and out, you're like as hyped as a touchdown, would you say? Yeah.
So that Miami Texas A&M game, you're all about that, huh?
I respect it.
That was a good game. I'm kind of with you. When there's too much scoring going on, it makes it feel cheap.
Nah.
Like it's too easy.
I could watch the end of the Bears game 100 times. I'd be happy.
Okay, that's true. Like, one team going on a run like that is fun. But that's because before that, it felt like they had a really tough time. But, like, when there's a 50-50 game.
Yeah. What about when the Niners put up, like, 40? Who did they play where it was, like, 42-36?
Niners have never put up that many points.
Bills? I don't remember who it was. That's all right. Kyle Shanahan, Coach of the Year.
I agree with that.
Gotta be.
Scott Foster.
That's basically what I texted you. She didn't get back to me about.
Adam. We haven't played them yet. I don't think
Hey,
it's done.
Carlo, did you see the polite referee went down?
What happened?
The polite referee,
Bill
No.
Kennedy?
I didn't see that.
the one who always says,
Bill Kennedy?
yeah, Bill Kennedy.
Oh, yeah. A hamstring.
Yeah.
Hamstring injury, yeah.
I was like, no.
I know. You never see refs get hurt, but they're human
Hey,
too.
the vocal cords are going to be all right, though.
That's facts. Maybe I should just wheel him in for a little review. I'd watch it.
Clippers taking on the Charlotte Hornets here at Into a Dome. Tip-off just 6 minutes away. I'm Adam Moslin. Let's get to your keys to victory. Well, it's no secret, but when Charlotte starts buzzing from the outside, that's when they were at their best. They become really difficult because they do a little bit of that paint and spray as well. Get into the paint, drive, kick, swing, similar to what the Clippers try to do, but they got a lot of young legs out there. And then the ball starts moving along the perimeter. They find the open man. They knock down three-pointers. That cannot happen tonight. Clippers have to close out on these hot three-point shooters. And also, Con Knipple. You look at his splits in wins and losses. In wins, he is shooting 52% from three. In losses, still good, 39% from the outside. But he is just unconscious from three in victories. And this Hornets team this season, 13 of their 14 wins this season have occurred when their opponent shoots 35% or worse from three. So this Clippers team that has been hot from the outside, they got to keep it going because they might have to match the hot shooting Charlotte Hornets in this ball game. But slow down Con Knipple. Make sure to run guys off the line from distance. The Clippers should be in good shape back home here at Into a Dome, but they also got to start a lot faster than we saw in Detroit on Saturday, where they were down by 14 heading into that second quarter against the Pistons, who didn't exactly have their best players available in that ball game. The Clippers just needed some smelling salts before they eventually woke up. They still got down by 19, got down by 14 in the fourth quarter. They can't wait that long against the Charlotte Hornets team. They have to start fast tonight here at Into a Dome. Tip off, 4 minutes away. Coming up next, Carlo Jimenez is on the call. Clippers and Hornets from Into a Dome. And you're listening to the Los Angeles Clippers Audio Network. Yeah. Oh.
No, it worked super well. Thank you.
Once again, please direct your attention to center court. Let's welcome tonight's ping ball delivery. It's being presented by Greg Lazarus. Thank you, Greg. Enjoy the game.
It is almost that time here at Into a Dome. The Clippers and the Charlotte Hornets facing off for the second time this season as the Clippers look to take down Charlotte for the 16th straight time. The Clippers eyeing a victory over a Hornet team they have dominated in recent history, but this is a Charlotte team playing a lot better as of late. The Hornets coming off their biggest win ever and the biggest win this season by an NBA team of all season. That's right. Any time this year, a 55-point win, 150-95. The Hornets led by 57 in that game and came away with a victory. They were up 45-14 after the first quarter as the Charlotte Hornets hit a franchise best from the field. They were excellent in that game. 41 second chance points will help, but then also a 77-30 lead with a